Hello everyone, we are from Group 6. In this opportunity, we will discuss about the accuracy of understanding about when and where VAT is due. But before we start it, let me introduce our group. The first one, me, Jelita Mianata Rajagugu, and my friend Anastasia. For table of content, first, when taxes are due under the VAT law. Second, when taxes are payable for movable goods. Third, when taxes are payable for the delivery of tangible BKP. Fourth, when tax is payable on submission of JKP. Fifth, when taxes are payable on the transfer of assets which, according to their original purpose, are not for sale and the remaining stock of BKP at the time of the company dissolution. Sixth, when taxes are payable for another legal event or action. 7. When tax is payable on delivery of goods or receipt of money, whichever comes first. And the last, centralization of VAT. The first material is about when taxes are due under the VAT law. According to the regulation, the Director General of Tax number 14/PG 2010 Article 1 Paragraph 2A is the first one, the deadline of deposit of VAT and LGST payable in a tax period must be paid at least the long end of the month next after the expiration of the tax period and before the VAT tax return is submitted. And the second one, in the event the date of maturity of the deposit coincide with the holiday including Saturday, Sunday or national holiday, then the payment can be made on the next working day. According to the regulation, the Director General of Tax number 14/PG 2010 Article 1 Paragraph 2C is the first one, the deadline for reporting the VAT tax return must be submitted no later than the end of the month next after the expiration of the tax period. In the case of the end of the month is holiday including Saturday, Sunday or national holiday, then the VAT return period can be delivered on the next working day. Next material, when taxes are payable for movable goods. Movable goods are goods that in use can be moved, such as cars, boats, motorcycles, machines, and computers. On the other hand, immovable property means goods that cannot be moved, such as land or buildings. Taxes payable movable goods as follows. 1. Submission of the rights over the goods subject to tax because of a treaty. 2. The transfer of taxable goods by an agreement of hire purchase and or lease agreement. 3. The delivery of taxable goods to original is not for sale, which is still remaining at the time of the dissolution of the company. 6. The delivery of taxable goods from the center to the branch or vice versa and or delivery of taxable goods between branches. 7. The delivery of taxable goods in the 8. The delivery of taxable goods by a taxable person in order financing agreement that is based on the principle of Sharia, the delivery of which is considered to be directly from the taxable to the part need of taxable goods. Next material, when taxes are payable for the delivery of tangible BKP. Based on government regulation of the Republic of Indonesia number 1 of 2012 concerning the implementation of law number 8 of 1983 concerning value the tax of goods and service and sales tax on luxury goods and amended several times, most recently by law number 42 of 2009 concerning the third amendment to the law number 8 of 1983 concerned on goods and service and sales tax on luxury goods. VAT payable occurs when: first, the delivery of tangible BKP, which according to law and its nature in the form of moving goods occurs when: 1. Tangible BKP is submitted directly to the buyer or third party for and on behalf of the buyer. 2. Tangible BKP is handed over directly to the recipient of goods for free giving, self-use, and handover from the center to the branch, or vice versa, and or handover between branches. 3. Tangible BKP is handed over to the delivery man or transportation service entrepreneur or courier. 4. The price on the submission of BKP is recognized as receivable or income, or issuance of sales invoiced by BKP in accordance with generally accepted accounting principles and implemented consistently. Second, submission of tangible BKP based on law and its nature in the form of immovable goods occur when the handover of the right to use or control the tangible BKP in real or legal to the buyer. Next material, when tax is payable on submission of JKP. Jasa kena pajak or JKP according to law number 18 of 2000 and number 42 2009 article 1 number 6. BKP is every service activities based on an engagement or a legal act that causes a good or facilities or given is or the right available service performed to produce goods because of the order and the material and the instruction of the customer. Submission JKP occurs when: the first one, the price of submission of JKP is recognized as receivable or income, or when the issuance of sales income by BKP in accordance with generally accepted accounting principle and apply consistently. The second one, the agreement or contract assigned in the event that the time as intended in the previous point is unknown. The third one, the availability or facilities for real use, either in whole or in part in the terms of free giving or using themselves JKP. For the next material, we'll continue by Anastasia. Anastasia, time.
Okay, I'm Anastasia. I'll continue the presentation. Next is the fifth topic about when taxes are payable on the transfer of assets which, according to their original purpose, are not for sale and the remaining stock of BKP or taxable goods at the time of the company dissolution. According law number 42 of 2000 article 16d, value-added tax is imposed on the delivery of taxable goods in the form of assets which, according to the original purpose, are not for sale by the taxable entrepreneur, except for the delivery of assets whose input tax cannot be credited as referred to in Article 9, Paragraph 8, letter B and C. Delivery of assets whose input tax cannot be credited in accordance with Article 9, Paragraph A, letter B and C are: B. The acquisition of taxable goods or taxable service that do not have a direct relationship with business activities. C. Acquisition and maintenance of motorized vehicles in the form of sedans and station wagons, unless they are merchandise or rent. Based on the regulation of the Minister of Finance, number 151, 2013, Article 2, Paragraph 3, letter C, taxable goods in the form of inventories and or assets which, according to their original purpose, are not for sale, which are still remaining at the time of the dissolution of the company occur, are at the time which occur early between the first signing of the deed of dissolution by a notary. Second, the expiration of the period of establishment of the company as stipulated in the Article of Association. Third, the date of the court decision that the company is dissolved. Or fourth, it is known that the company has clearly ceased to carry out business activity or has been dissolved. Based on examination results are based on existing data or documents. Next is the fifth topic about when taxes are payable for other legal events or action. Every taxation or legal events or action that has consequence for tax obligation is called a taxable event. Article 4 of the VAT law regulates legal action that require the imposition of VAT. Legal acts or legal events are also called tax-based. Based on Article 4 and Article 11 of Law Number 42 of 2009, value-added tax is imposed on A. Delivery of the taxable goods within the custom area by the entrepreneur. B. The import of taxable goods. C. Delivery of taxable service within the custom area by the entrepreneur. D. Utilization of intangible taxable goods from outside the custom area within the custom area. E. Utilization of taxable service from outside the custom area within the custom area. F. Export of tangible taxable goods by a taxable entrepreneur. G. Export of intangible taxable goods by a taxable entrepreneur. And H. Export of taxable service by taxable entrepreneurs. VAT is also imposed on self-building activities that are not carried out in business activities or work by individuals or entities whose results are used alone or used by other parties. 7th topic is about when tax is payable on delivery of goods or receipt of money, whichever comes first. Tax invoice must be made when tax payable occurs when: first, when the activities or legal action in Articles 4 and 11 occur. The activities are delivery of taxable goods, import of taxable goods, delivery of taxable services, utilization of intangible taxable goods from outside the custom area, utilization of taxable services from outside the custom area, export of tangible taxable goods, export of intangible taxable goods, or export of taxable services. Second, the time of receipt of payment in the event that the receipt of payment occurs before the submission of taxable goods or taxable services. Third, at the time of receipt of the term of payment in the case of submission of part of the work stage. And the fourth, the Director General of Taxes may determine another time as the time when the tax is due in the event that when the tax payable is difficult to determine or there is a change in provision that may cause injustice. And the fifth, other times that are regulated by or based on the regulation of the Minister of Finance. The last topic is about centralization of VAT. Centralization of VAT is a step in choosing one place where is the VAT payable by the taxable entrepreneur or PKP, which has more than one place of VAT payable. Meanwhile, the place of centralization of VAT is the place of residence or place of domicile and or place of business activity chosen as the place of centralization of the payable VAT. Explanation of centralization of VAT can be seen in the regulation of the Director General of Taxes number 11/2020. Place of residence or place of domicile and or place of business activity that cannot be selected as a place of centralization of VAT payable or place of VAT payable which will be centralized. A is in a bounded filing place included bounded zone. B is in a special economic zone. C are in the free zone. D located in the area with other facilities. E obtain import facility for export destination. And or have business activities in the field of land and or building transfers. Next is the procedure for centralizing VAT. First, a taxable entrepreneur who owns more than one place of VAT payable may choose one or more places as a place of centralization of VAT payable by submitting a notification by electronically through the website www.pajak.co.id or in writing to the head of the DJP regional office whose working area includes the centralized location. Second, notification of one or more as a place of centralization of VAT payable must meet the requirements which include A. Contain the name, address, and NPWP of the taxable entrepreneur at the place of VAT payable which is selected as the place of centralization of the VAT payable. B. Contain the name and NPWP of the taxable entrepreneur at the place of VAT payable to be centralized. C. Accompanied by a statement that administration of delivery and financial administration is carried out centrally at the place of VAT payable which is selected as the place of centralization of the VAT payable. Place of centralization of VAT payable and place of centralization of VAT payable that will be centralized does not include residence, place of domicile, or place of business activity, which is excluded. And the centralized place of VAT payable actually has business activities and or carries out administrative activities of submission and financial administration, and attach a special power of attorney in the event that the notification is made by a proxy in accordance with the provision of the legislation in the field of taxation. Follow up on centralization of VAT payable. First, the head of the DJP Regional Office for Centralization on behalf of the DJP no later than 14 working days after receiving a complete notification shall issue a decision by issuing centralization decision. In case the notification fulfills the requirements or centralization of place of VAT payable shall take effect from the next tax period after the date of the decision on centralization, and notification letter if does not meet the requirements. The head of the DJP Regional Office of Centralization issues a notification letter of unqualified. The taxable entrepreneur may submit a new notification electronically or in writing to the head of the DJP Regional Office of Centralization by completing the requirements. Second, if the time period has elapsed and the head of the DJP Regional Office for Centralization does not issue a decision, then A. Notification from the taxable entrepreneur is deemed to have fulfilled the requirements, and B. The head of the DJP Regional Office for Centralization on behalf of the DJP must issue a centralization decision which is effective from the next tax period after the 14 days period end. Taxable entrepreneur may add, reduce, change, and revoke the VAT payable center by submitting a notification by electronically or in writing to the head of the regional office of the DJP where the centralization is located, with a copy to the head of the registered KPP whose working area includes the place of petty payable and or the place of centralization of the petty payable. I think that's all from our group. Thank you everyone for watching our video. We hope you understand the material that we have presented, and if you have any question, feel free to ask us. Thank you.